Hi everyone, this is Simone Does Everything, and today is a special day because our cat's been sick for about a week and a half, and we have been looking at his symptoms change, and we're taking him to the vet today to get him checked out. We are in the COVID-19 pandemic, so we've been trying to hold off because of so many concerns, but today is the day. So this show is about how to prepare your child to deal with death and grieving, if that's what's going to happen. We have a dear friend who lost their cat last week. They took him to the vet and unfortunately had to put him to sleep. So we've been talking about that and preparing. We've been giving him his flea treatment, but he has shed a lot of skin, a lot of hair, a lot of fur, and he has his skin at the bottom has detached from his belly, right? And he got a lot of red marks.
Came off though.
Right, it's very
Didn't
loose.
fully come off.
Yeah, speak up a little bit so everybody can hear you. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I was talking to you.
You talking to me? Well,
Yeah.
well, we're gonna talk to them too, okay? Hi guys. So subscribe, like, and share. So if you have a family member that is possibly going to die, like my mom, we knew she was going to die. Unfortunately, she had 4 bouts of cancer. So we talked about it often and prepared for it, and talked to Simone about that possibility and how to say goodbye to grandma and spending time with her and keeping those memories. So that preparation time was huge for our transition of grandma's dying. And we also talk about it like it is the circle of life, because it is. Like, we grow up and we go to high school and we graduate, we go to college, we get a career or business. We also talk about eventually we all die. That's just part of how life is. So while we are alive and breathing and healthy, we want to really enjoy our time together and make our moments, count, because we get the time that we get, whether it's what most people may consider short or long, but it's our time, so we want to enjoy it. So
He literally just had a whole glob of spit all over my hand just now. So I'm very disgusted.
yes, well, if you can't tell already, we have 2 cats. There's one in the back. His name is Tiger. We actually
It's
call
Tiger Fire.
Tiger Fire. We actually call him Simone's cat because he follows her, and he literally, if she's upset, he will find her wherever she is in the house and start consoling her by rubbing against her, sitting on her lap. This one here, I'm a life coach, relationship coach. I have my own business on Zoom, and he comes visits everyone every time I'm on Zoom. He knows I'm on Zoom, and he jumps in to say hello. So all of my clients already know Snowflake here. So this may be our goodbye. This might be the last time you guys see Snow. So we wanted you to get an opportunity. Maybe. We wanted you to get an opportunity to say goodbye to all those that know Snowflake. Yeah, you want to say hi, Tiger? And we're really concerned, but we're going to go get him treated, and hopefully everything works out well. If not, Simone, what are your thoughts? So if Snow doesn't recover, we talked about a couple things that might happen as a result of that. So if he did die, Simone, what is our game plan around that?
And we'll probably have like a party maybe of like just celebrating, maybe like watching movies about cats or something like that to remember him.
Yeah.
But the thing I'm super excited about is because my mom said maybe if we do have to lay him down in a couple months or a year or so, we might get another cat. But I kept telling her that it shouldn't be a year because Tiger is gonna be like very upset, he won't have anybody to play with. So it's probably gonna be in a couple months you might see a little baby cat.
You might.
And comment down below some names for that cat.
Yeah.
I don't really know any names right now.
Not right now. I got it. And this is so normal, parents and children that are watching. You can have so many emotions during the time of grieving or possible leading up to death, which is joy and sadness. For my mom, we were so happy she was out of pain when she passed away from cancer, but we were sad that she went. Right, so we were happy that she no longer had to deal with all of the stuff from hospitals because she was over it. But yet we also were sad that she went away. So it's so okay to have mixed emotions. So please don't feel guilty, which that's one of the emotions too. You will feel guilty sometimes that the person died and that you're happy that they died, especially if it's someone that you didn't really get along with or they didn't treat you well. And so you're happy that the treatment stopped. So you're like, ooh, I'm glad they died. But yet you're sad that who wants someone to really die, right? So it's so okay. And you want to get some great treatment from grieving therapists. So we went to grieving therapists for several months. They all had master's degree. They were amazing. And Simone, she was so endearing to myself and her older brother that she didn't want to talk about grandma for a while because she thought it would make us sad. So going to grieving therapy really gave her an opportunity to talk about grandma and be sad in a safe place without feeling like she was upsetting her mom or her brother. So I think it's going to be a little different now because we're in a different space. We have talked a lot about Snow and Tiger passing away when that happened with my grandma. They're only 4 years old. They're actually, their birthday is the end of this month, right?
Yeah, so we have to make sure maybe in a couple of days we might order like cat cake.
Hey.
Do you know what that is?
I don't. Cake. What's cat cake?
They make it's edible for cats. It's a cake. Like, dog cakes, like when you go to PetSmart or something like that, they have this little area where all their treats are.
Yeah.
They have cakes there for edible for dogs. We can't eat it.
Right.
Because it has all this dog stuff in it, or cat stuff. So we can make one or we can buy one.
Got it.
Because their birthday soon, so
there he goes. So that's how we're going to celebrate him if we take him and he passed away and he needs to be put down. Or
either way, if he doesn't or he does, we're still going to probably buy a cake for their birthday.
Yeah, to celebrate them and to what's called memorialize them, right? So when someone passed away, like my mom, when she passed away, each time for her birthday, we do something special. My mom loved Applebee's. That was Simone's and Grandma's special place they went to. So we go there. Yeah,
we might after if my mom allows today. Maybe could we go there or get like?
Well, we're in COVID-19, so I am not interested in eating anybody's food outside of this house because I don't know who is okay in those drop-off, pick-off places. That's just my preferences. I know plenty of people that are doing pick-up, drop-off. I'm not interested. I have too many people relying on me to stay well in my business and in my life. So I'd rather just cook and we will, start. We have not eaten out but one time in like 6 weeks.
No, it was like 2 times.
Well, I've got one on my hand and one time that we've actually eaten out. Otherwise, I've been cooking every meal and I'm so happy to do it to help keep down any close encounters and possibilities. So this is also why, go ahead, please.
So I am going to be taking you guys with us on the journey while we're taking him to the hospital.
Yeah.
So just so you know, you guys will probably see us put him in the cage and them taking him in the hospital and stuff like that. Because we can't go in.
Yeah, tell them about that.
We can't go in. People can't go in because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
COVID-19.
That's right.
Either way. So we can't go in because we don't want to get it, and they don't allow us because they don't want to get it. So they're just gonna come to the car and come get it. So
yeah, they're gonna come and get Snow at the car, and we are not allowed to leave the parking lot until the visit is over. So we are going to go to the bathroom. We're going to get some snacks and a little bit of water so we stay hydrated but not get that full bladder because we can't go. We have to stay in the parking lot. So today was the day I'm going to do my taxes. So I'm going to let Simone, maybe she welcome to do some homework or read or do some TikToks while I do my taxes in the car. So if the cat does pass away, then she had my full attention when we get home, as well as myself. So I have joy and sadness, and I'm also concerned. And as a parent, I'm wondering how much money this might cost, and how much am I willing to spend to save the cat if that's the case, right? So parents, this is part of the time where you're grieving too. It might not, it's financially grieving. It's the time it would take to help to cover. Say it again.
From the corona.
Meaning what? Simone said from the corona. Speak up a little bit.
Some people are dying from the corona.
That's right. Some people have already experienced a loss.
I saw in the news about 25 people died from it already.
Yeah. It's been a lot more. I make sure her portals get protected as a child. She doesn't need to hear the vast numbers and whatever else is going on. She only needs to hear what's pertaining to her. She's dealing enough with the grief of no more school, right? The whole routine of recess and lunch and meeting friends, that I don't want to compound that with things that's out of her scope. And
a lot of the
food
that's like at school and stuff, my mom doesn't allow here. Like for breakfast they give you donuts, cinnamon rolls, Pop-Tarts, sugar bars.
Where is First Lady Obama when you need her?
They give you waffles, pancakes, cinnamon toast crunch. wait,
Yeah. A lot of sugary breakfasts
yeah.
is what you're alluding
Yeah.
to. And what do you want us to know about that?
Because my mom only likes healthy kind of stuff, like
Yeah.
like so like it would be okay if we had it like once every 2 weeks, like something like that, but otherwise than that, we would just have healthy breakfast, like omelets, muffins, stuff like that she made.
Exactly. So this is so normal when look at them cuddling, guys.
Wait,
this is their way of saying goodbye. Where's your iPad? To one another. Here it is. And it's just so sweet. This is how they actually sleep in my bed more than I sleep in my bed. These two guys here, but this is normal for your child. They're going to sidebar. It looks like and appears that they're sidebarring a lot when it comes to grieving and death and loss. But what they're doing is mapping it onto their life. So as she's talking about what she missed and what parts that she grieve about school is the yummy breakfast, sugary breakfast that she doesn't get at home. So you might go, what does that got to do with anything? Well, you want to allow your child to talk as much as possible because they're mapping on their life what grief is, what loss is, and what they're missing when it might seem like it's not applicable to the conversation.
As you can see, since we were talking about Snow's stomach, like his stomach is very small, so you can see he's way smaller now than Tiger, because you can see Tiger has all this meat right here and all this stuff, and wow, he didn't wake up.
No, Tiger is knocked out sleep right now.
And Snow, he has a little bit of meat.
And he's all snugged up in a nice little curly ball, so he feels safe in the sense that he's happy in that way. We just looked at a ton of videos trying to figure out what's going on with him, and one of the ways it was talking about how you sleep. So we love him so much.
I got cat hair in my eye.
Oh, we're cat people, so we always have cat hair floating somewhere. You need me to blow it out? You know I like doing that.
No, because then you blow in my whole face.
I do. So it's okay to laugh, as you see. It's okay to be normal. You don't have to be morbid and constantly sad. You're going to go in and out, parents and children, of being sad when it comes to grief. And a lot of times people feel guilty that they're happy and having happy moments. Why are we turning on the iPad? Okay, we're taking pictures. So just you just want to allow yourself to be human, because it's going to be ebbs and flows of all types of happiness, sad, grief, anger, bitterness, denial, lots of emotions that you'll have. And then in celebration, so we already pre-planned grandma's birthday and grandma's anniversary to her death.
What about this year? How are we gonna do that, because we can't go out?
We can't go out, right? This is true. But I forget what we did before. I think we tell stories. We always tell stories about something she did.
We usually order something like last time I think we ordered. No, we went to Applebee's.
We went to Applebee's and we got balloons, is what you're probably thinking of.
Yeah, I think we'll be ordering like pizza or something like that this time.
Yeah.
Maybe a virtual with my family.
Right.
We don't know. We might, if my brother, and people stop like coming over to my brother's house and stuff like that. And by the time it's my grandmom's birthday, then maybe he can come over.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a no.
Well, we already had her birthday. I forget what we did right now for her birthday. We just talked about it.
Balloons.
And we threw up balloons. Yeah. So normally I let Simone plan. How does she want to celebrate her grandmom's birthday or her anniversary of her death? And then my mom would always go take her to Dunkin' Donut to get a donut of every holiday, Christmas, Easter.
And every time someone would die in our family, she would be at the funeral, but then after that she would take me somewhere to give me sugar or something like that.
Yeah, some kind of sugar. So that's how they celebrate it. So like for Easter, for Easter, we found a Dunkin' Donut that was open and got her a donut. So these are small ways to still keep the person in your life, because she was feeling guilty that she would forget grandma, and some days she wouldn't think about her. So this is a way to keep that person fresh in your life, feeling connected with them.
Okay, yeah, something's definitely happening, because he has way more spit than he usually does.
Okay. Well, with that, guys, listen, we wanted to encourage you. We wanted to help you to process the deaths that you're dealing with around the corona, around losing pets or families, jobs, changes in school. All of that is types of grief, and it can change the way you view life. So how we can keep it is the most healthiest process possible. Conversation. And I allow someone to talk about it as much as she wants or as little, and I'll check in. I'll go, hey, what's your thoughts? Are you missing grandma today? I'll check in and ask her, especially if it's some moment. Like my mom went to everything, all her plays, anything at school that she was allowed to go to, she would be there.
And on Saturdays in the midday, I would go to ballerina class, singing class, and acting class.
Yes, and Grandma would take her because she would get her every Friday, and Simone would spend the night. Grandma would get up and take her to the class.
Sometimes I would stay on Sunday. It depends if you had to go somewhere late at night and I couldn't go home.
Exactly.
Because no one would be there.
Yeah.
I would have her, I think only like 4 times I was with her on Mondays, Monday morning.
Well, every time school was out, you would be with her on Mondays.
Yeah.
That was your regiment. We might, instead of coming on Friday, you would come on Saturday and spend the night Sunday and Monday.
You remember that time when you couldn't come pick me up from Grandma's house because something happened?
Okay.
With the car or something, with work or something.
Okay.
And I had to stay Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the morning of Monday, and then you picked me up.
I got it. Yeah, that was an extra special day. I don't, but that's one of Simone's superpowers, is that she has phenomenal memories. So I always reference her, like, where did we leave this or lose that or left that here? And she would like almost always know. So she has a great
shopping.
Special. Oh, I love going shopping with her.
If we go to the mall and like they don't move anything in that store, I would technically know where everything is in the store.
You got it.
But sorry, I'm getting, because I'm allergic to cats.
Allergic to cats. Isn't it wild? 3 years after having the cats, we found out, and she actually said it. I said, why do you keep getting sick when you're home? You're around 900 kids Monday through Friday, and then during the weekend is when you get sick. I don't get it. And she said, I think I'm allergic to something, maybe the cats. And then we actually got her allergy tested on my mom's birthday, and it just happened to happen that way because the day before her throat was closing, so we had to go the very next morning. We spent the night at a hotel that was near Children's Hospital so she can get her allergy tested, and it was like 8 in the morning, and we wanted to get out of the house in case it was the cats or some other allergen, so we spent the night in a hotel nearby. We
spent the night after too.
We did.
Sure. And then we had to leave because we didn't know if we gave them enough food for the next 2 days.
Okay, got it. Yeah, see, that's that superpower memory, right? So with that, guys, we just wanted to let you walk through this journey with us. We said goodbye to Snow. We took lots of photos and videos.
TikTok.
Did some TikToks.
I'm going to be changing my username on TikTok, but my TikTok is Zodiac_sign_Simone. So make sure you go check that out too.
Yeah, and then Simone does everything.
You have to buy my merch.
And Simone Does Everything is her YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Absolutely send this to a family or friend who you know have lost someone in the corona or an animal in the corona, a pet. And some people can't take their pets with them depending on where they had to go to around the COVID-19, or maybe didn't make it back home, so they're missing their pet and having some worries. So grieving is real. Allow yourself to be human and feel it, and it's a process, and it's over time. It's not something that's just what is that? Slobber. Thank you.
Spit.
More slobber and spit. So be encouraged, guys. You can also hop over to my YouTube channel, The Focus of Love, where I am a life coach. My niche is relationships. I love love. So if you're looking to heal the hurt so you just won't repeat the pain, is what I like to call it. Heal the hurt, or you will just repeat the pain. And inside of getting that healing, you will absolutely get clarity, declare your purpose, get the love you want, and have the life you love. This is Focus James and Simone Super James signing off. Wave to everyone. And we will see you guys as we're taking them to the vet.
What's your bye?
Tiger sleep.
Tiger's
not
sleeping.
Gonna say goodbye.
But Snow will lick you and say
yes. Do you see how Snow is hugging Tiger?
Just so sweet. Over a little bit.
I'm totally out the way. They can totally see. Oh, there's Tiger. Tiger's waking up a little bit. So we're giving them some time. We've been doing this for a couple hours now, FYI. I know we said goodbye already, but we've been giving them some time to spend together in case Snow does transition or get put down.
But just so you know, we're getting another cat, so I'm not even worried. I'm worried, but I'm not I'm okay.
Yeah, which is normal that children may or may not want to replace the animal fairly quickly. So not to worry. However, Simone already has her boundaries. It's definitely going to be some time. We're absolutely not getting a new pet during the COVID pandemic.
Yeah.
So we would have to wait till that's completely over. And even then,
So like
we're going to check
maybe
in
like
to
in
see.
halfway in the summer.
Yeah, that's all possible. We'll see how far this goes. But we're going to go. So she took some pictures, TikToks, videos of them. Now we got to line the car up with plastic trash bags and get his carrier out.
I will be doing the carrier part.
You'll be doing the carrier part.
Because I'm like a pro at that. Like,
yes, you are.
He gets, like, Tiger, he gets him like just like that because he can smell. So, here's the story. Okay, so
we're back.
Me and my brother had to go and take both of the cats so they could get their shots. For like being neutered or something like that. I forget what it was right now. So we took them. Snow pooped and peed in my brother's car. Yeah, but it was in the cage. So, but there was a big bad smell. Yeah. So
cost me $165.
Yeah. Yes. So. Tiger was perfectly fine. Cleaning. Tiger was just looking out the window the whole time. He was like, whoa, there's birds flying and stuff like that. So this time now, Tiger can smell Snow's pee and poop. So he's fine with going in it because he wants to smell other cats. So by the time some of his body's in, we try to like push him along so he can go inside. Yeah. So then he's already inside. That's fine. Snow is harder for my mom, but really good for me because I just give him treats and a can of food, a soft food, and he's fine. He's perfectly fine.
Which that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to call the vet back and say, hey, we get the cat in with treats and a can of food. Is that okay before coming that he'll have a full stomach? And we want to make sure that we're setting him up well before we go. So we're going to make that call and we're going to get going because the later it gets, the more people might actually be there. So that's a longer wait in the parking lot before they even come get him. So
are they going to be doing that for every single car that's there?
That's right. So every car in the parking lot must stay in the parking lot. No humans in the vet, and they come out.
So then why are the workers there together?
Well, why do you think? Why do they?
Well, I know why, but like it's technically the same thing if other people were.
Well, it increases, right? The more people walk in the building, the more likely the chance that someone else has it. So we're just like handing them, handing the carrier to them. And then they literally call us while we're in the parking lot and say, here's what's going on, here's the cost, and here's what's the next steps. And then we make the decision from there. So, all right, guys, we're going to get going because we got a lot to do. We got to get the carrier out of the storage room, line the car, warm the car, because we haven't started that car in a couple of days from the COVID-19.
Oh, yeah, we want it to be nice and warm for him.
Nice and warm for them.
So, guys, I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to take you guys with me. You're going to be on the journey of me with the carrier, snacks, and stuff like that. So, they're going to be with me. So, you can be in the car.
So, I can start lining the car. Okay, but we'll see you in a little bit. We're going to stop right there. Wait for part 2.
Bye.